today.
Now, should overweight people be paid to exercise to drive down obesity? This is a real difficult one for me. I can't really decide on this one. With almost half of people in the UK putting on weight during lockdown, the government are reportedly considering, listen to this, paying people to exercise in order to tackle the obesity epidemic.
Right, is it the best way to tackle the nation's expanding waistline?
But there needs to be some motivation behind losing weight and getting active and getting fit. And I think this is a great incentive. It's a great scheme to get people give people that little push to get motivated, to get them out, to get them active. And we all know that if you're active, if you're healthy, there's less risks of diseases, there's less risks of bad health, problems and things like that. And therefore, if we do this scheme and people are healthier, there's going to be less pressure on the NHS, which we all know has been such a godsend to us. We're so lucky to have the NHS. And I just think if we do this scheme, the NHS will have less pressure, people will be more healthy, adults will be more healthy, and therefore passing it down to their children. And just
Jen,
start doing the fitness, get them endorphins going, they'll fall in love with fitness and live a longer, healthier, better life. I just think people just need that little initial push. I think it's going in the right direction.
It's interesting because this is, as you just mentioned there, it's to do with this Belfast City Council idea. It's to do with an app that's going to come in mid-April, and for 5 hours in the particular park, earns a person 10 civic dollars. Now, you can't cash that in for money, but you can buy a public transport voucher, for example. 15 hours in the park equals to 30 civic dollars, and that could be worth a free gym membership for 1 month. Now, that, to me, sounds quite interesting, that you could... It's not necessarily money, but it is a way, Peter, of... Like you say, we have Nectar points, we have all these other different sort of loyalty cards, don't we, that people use for air miles and so on. It's kind of the same, isn't it? It's sort of, go there and we can cash it and you can use it for something that is valuable in another part of your life.
Well, yes, I take the point on that. But
I completely agree with that to some extent. I do think we need more education and help on like the eating and the cooking healthier. But the facts are that people are obese, people are overweight, and we need to do something. And I think with this scheme, it's better to do something like that than do nothing at all. Nothing in the past has worked. The obesity rates are getting worse and worse. People are teaching their children that just sitting on the sofa all day is normal, and it's not. We need to do something now, and bringing a scheme in like this, making people motivated and making people and forcing them to get out and do fitness is the right way forward. And I think we need to start now. And I wish this scheme had come about before lockdown to make people get out even more, and maybe people would have been more active during lockdown. And I mean, there's so many different factors to fitness. I know you're saying healthy eating is the biggest part of weight loss, but with fitness, it's not just weight loss. There's so many benefits that you get with that, with mental health, and we all know the struggle of lockdown, and it's affected so many people's mental health as well as their physical health.
Okay. Yeah, lovely to talk to both of you. It's interesting, the chap who's the founder behind the app, of course, would say this, but he says people don't have to be running or jogging around the park. They can go and sit on a park bench, enjoy the mindfulness, enjoy the birds singing and hopefully the sun, and they can still earn civic dollars for doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the interesting bit about it, isn't it? That it's not necessarily, as you said, Peter, about actually running around the park. Thank you.